Yo.
What is up, gentlemen?
Kurt's muted.
Oh, there we go. Let's ride, boys.
Hey, you guys.
Right.
Hey, you guys mind if I take over real quick, dude, with just a feel-good moment of the week?
Please.
So, my basketball season just ended. All right, and I have never had this happen. Like, so many people just are either just very respectful of my relationship with Tyler,
I like where this is going.
or are just intimidated by the fact that we're related. My basketball girls, for the first time since I've been coaching, are like the biggest Ninja fans. So like a month ago, they were just like, "Can he come to one of our games?" I'm like, "Guys, he doesn't live here." Okay? I was like, but if you continue this kind of growth that I'm seeing and stuff, I promise we'll try and FaceTime him the last practice. Right? I was like, I promise. Okay? We're sitting around. We do these things called shout outs every practice, right? To just like, what did you see from your teammates? What did people do well? And one of the kids just goes, "Didn't you say we were going to FaceTime your brother?" And I like at this point I had completely forgotten it. And I was just like, "Guys, hey." And I was like, "Guys, he's super busy, all right? So no guarantee that he answers." Literally, I FaceTime Ty. He's on his golf cart driving to work out. And then the girls lost it. Just lost it. It was it was a great interaction. Tyler, you were amazing. You made their whole year. And literally the second we hung up, they started sprinting around the gym, hands on their heads.
Dude, what?
Like, "We just managed you. We just managed." And then one of them starts her form shooting because she's just getting locked in right away. And she's just, as she's form shooting, she's staring at the rim. She's not even looking at me. And she's like, "I almost said, what if he got a low tapered fade? I'm so glad I didn't." It was just, dude. So I just want to say thank you, Tyler. That they really appreciated that.
Dude, that was awesome, dude.
That's so fun.
Yeah, that's crazy. The odds that like I was also just as free as a bird, right? Like just driving my golf cart, listening to music, and my phone goes off.
We were in the gym working, and you were on your way to the gym. It was perfect.
Good thing you weren't listening to that one song, dude. Bouncing
off my. Well, no matter what, John, the call would answer, and it would take priority over the song, dude. So,
okay,
that's right.
Come on, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
I didn't tell you guys this either, but I have a friend of mine who's like my age, and he's at this school, and all these he texts me like every other week. He's like, "Bro, the guys love your stream. They watch Family Fun at Friday, bro. Can you send a video?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right." So I film it and I pretend like I'm with Ty. I was like, "There's a really special guest who wants to say hi to you guys. Like, I don't usually do this, but like," and then I went over and like showed the crucifix, and I was like, "It's Jesus." Dude, it's gonna be bad.
Dude, the best part about that video, John, is you potentially just made those men disappointed about Jesus.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Whoops.
John doing the devil's work.
Yeah,
stop that. How is this backfiring on me? It was just funny.
On, nice try,
dude. Just funny. Kurt, bro, the hair.
Dude.
Inspiration from the low taper fade videos, or
yeah, what's going on here, bro? You look good.
It was. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. That means a lot. I went in. So this is a good story. So I have slowly been like shaving the sides a little bit over time, and I just looked at my wife and I was like, I'm effing doing it, dude. Like I need a fresh start, and I want it to be long from like this mullet shape. And so I drove one night to the only black barber shop that was open in Panama City Beach, and I walk in and I was like, "This is kind of what I'm looking to do. Like, can you help me out?" And he was like, "I got a guy." Pointed at my guy, Ronaldo, the only Hispanic in the whole black barbershop, because he could he felt comfortable cutting white people hair. And he did not speak English. None of it. Like, we used a translator, like Google Translator on his phone.
No way.
For me to tell him what I wanted. So like, I was nervous. Like, that's a lot of hair to cut off.
That's a lot of hair to cut off.
The other barber, she was basically like, "This is what you need to tell him." Like, because I tried to explain what I wanted. She said, "You want a burst fade with a mullet, but like you want it to be a little longer in the front." And so like we conversed and translated, and dude hooked me up, bro. Like Ronaldo hooked me up, and it was a lot. Like the sides were like a lot more fresh. Like obviously a week and a half ago.
Oh yeah, that grows back so fast.
Yeah. So, but it was a good change.
It's wild, dude. I'm jealous, man. I could never, Like I'm on my last leg, dude.
Oh, you don't have much up top, John?
It's not as bad as people think.
John, don't show.
Like, look, it's not that bad, but it's a little bad right here.
John, there's nothing left, dude.
It's
honestly,
not time.
John, your hair is like your hair is like Mufasa.
Stop.
Dude, John,
it's hanging on, and you just got to go full scar and
Dude,
just push it off the ledge.
You don't mean that.
You gotta push it off the ledge, Shavy.
You don't mean that.
Do you know? Did you see the Mario movie? You see the Super Mario movie, dude? Your hair is like.
Careful.
What? You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
I'm waiting.
Your hair's like that adorable like ghost floating or star that's captured, like hanging, like there's nothing left for us but death as like he gets lowered into the lava. That's your hair, dude, just hanging on. There's nothing left, bro. It's just it's just come on, dude.
I'm so glad I'm not live on TikTok. I would have been striked for bullying again.
Oh no. True.
I got to tell you, dude. Listen, I'm gonna laugh all the way to the bank when I get sponsored by Rogaine to the tune of a 50 mil. Okay.
I don't think that Rogaine can save you, dude. You need some next level stuff. You know what you got to do, bro? You gotta, dude. I got a guy. I got a guy.
Dude,
John,
I love
think
when
about
Ty
it,
has
dude.
a guy.
I have a guy.
Tyler
dude.
has so many guys though. That's
right,
like,
Kurt.
Tyler has he's got a low taper guy. He's probably got a golf cart guy.
I do
You
know
know
a golf
he's
cart
got a
guy.
Yep,
I got a hair guy.
Hair dye guy.
Do you have a pool guy?
I do.
Huh?
I have a pool guy.
You got a tattoo guy, right?
Love it.
I got a tattoo guy. I got a tattoo
Wait,
guy
no, for real?
in Florida.
Does he come to you?
Yeah, we've had him come to us several times.
Wow.
But
Can
it's
you
we
please let me
prom.
know?
Oh yeah. Next time we come up, so we're actually planning on going and getting. So it's so funny, guys. By the way, for those of you guys who are watching, this is a sports show, but we're kind of like spitballing here because there's not really too much to go on.
Dude, it's been a
Well, no,
while
it's-
since we.
it's-
Hey, it's been a
yeah,
while.
yeah,
since
we're
we
catching
watched.
up.
Things.
All right, I love it.
Oh, I don't want to talk about the Lions yet. Okay. So
Okay. All right. So it's so funny because Chris asked me for a picture of my sleeve, and I was like, well, this is strange, but like, what are the odds? Because I literally just sent a picture of the sleeve, my full arm. It's obviously not a full sleeve yet, but I sent it to my guy to have him because he's now drawing up. He needs like to know the space and stuff, and he's about to draw up my other two tattoos. And we're gonna go to him though, Kurt, for this one.
Where is it?
It's in Orlando, Florida. This is where his shop is.
Okay.
So the girls are.
Well, next
getting their
time he
itch.
comes 30A. Or
Oh,
area,
1
you let me
million.
know.
No, yeah, 1,000,000%. Because we're always, especially Tim, we're always itching to get some stuff done. And obviously, we, when we both want things done, we just get him here, and he brings his stuff, and he's awesome. So, no, for sure, I'll let you know.
Nice.
Dude, guys, you're not going to believe this. Real quick, a little NHL. I am on a heater. This will be 4 days in a row of a 4-leg parlay. Not just picking favorites
No
either.
way.
Of NHL 25 to win 200. This will be day 4. Let me tell you the 4 legs. You ready?
Yeah.
Boston to win. They're up 4-0.
Yep.
Florida to win. They're up. It said 2-1 a second ago, but now it says 1-1. So I don't know if they took the goal away or if the internet's being weird. But
Yeah,
Florida's
Boston's-
tied.
Wow.
Flyers. They're up 4-0.
Oh God.
And the final leg is tonight at 8:00. Vegas to beat Arizona, baby. So I need Florida and Vegas to hold strong. Yeah, they're much better.
Wow.
Yeah.
25 to win
Dude, that's
200.
good.
Dude, look
Vegas
at you, man.
beat Arizona. They're only minus one.
love
They're only
that.
minus 145, dude. And
Dude, they're 30
Hey,
to 15.
hey, John, what period is it in the Boston game?
second period. I have it on in front of me. It's second period. 13 minutes left, bro.
Yeah, 4-0 already.
That's
I thought
crazy.
That was, dude, I thought that was going to hit the under. Those are both good keepers. That's crazy.
Dude, I mean, yeah, right. It might just be a 4-0 shutout the rest of the game, dude. Maybe Vancouver gets one. The Florida Panthers have been letting me down. I'll tell you that right now. I've had a couple of them. In some of my just I'm picking 3 teams to win and they are to score over goals, and they just have not been doing it these last literally last 3 weeks or 3 games.
Well, hopefully they step up, dude. I need it. But guys, you ready to dive into some football here?
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
So
Almost.
okay,
John,
go ahead.
What
Kurt.
you got?
I
Kurt?
did. I feel like we skirted past the hair conversation. I think we went off topic. I just really think that you should take a straight razor or a knife to it and just let it go, dude.
Just
own
understand,
that look.
I'm going to do that. I'm down 14.1 pounds since January 1st. So I will
I feel like
do
you're
that.
on 14 pounds.
Tyler,
John?
why? How is that what you're gonna say? I have a trainer for the first time ever starting January 1st. I'm
all
getting
first off,
shredded.
you have someone giving you advice. This guy isn't like
Workout
showing up
plan,
to your
workout every. I'm tracking everything. I'm taking my blood sugar.
Yeah, dude, John, listen, bro. I just watched my 600-pound life, okay, and this guy literally just needed to lay in his
How are you
bed.
comparing me to that?
What I'm about to compare is very true. Like, we don't know all the. You could be cheating. You could be having cheese every morning and not telling us or something. Like, I mean, I haven't seen a scale,
600-pound life,
Dude,
listen,
you could
I'm
have
not saying
ended,
that's
guys.
where
You
you're
could have
headed.
ended the clip at Tyler saying that, and then dude, imagine saying you have like diet credibility by starting the sentence. I just watched 600.
Dude. It's
Listen
I
to me.
missed
Listen.
you guys, man. This
I
is
know, I
awesome.
miss you too, bro. Listen.
All right.
My point is, when I'm shredded, which I need at least 3 more months,
Oh
then
my
I will
God.
shave my head. But right now, I would just look like a cue ball, bro. I'd look like that character in Spider-Man.
Look at
Why don't
Tim,
you,
dude,
why
look
don't
at
you
Tim.
shave your head, John? And why don't you shave your head and excuse me, and just wear a hat? But like,
Because right now, I like my
dude,
hair.
there is no hair.
Yes,
John.
there is.
There is no hair. There's nothing
Hey,
there.
hey, you know what? Let him hold on.
Dude, it is like
Yeah,
a
let me
wisp
just
in the
let me
wind.
Once
let me
it's gone, it's
reminisce.
gone.
You're gonna
Let me
look back.
reminisce.
You're gonna look back at these days in pictures, right? Like I did. I've looked back. I've seen my hair long before, like not kept long. And I
Are
look at
you-
Jess, and I'm like, Jess, what on God's green earth were you letting me do?
Do you remember when
I
you
looked
used to
like
slick it
that.
back? Remember when you used to slick
Yeah,
it back?
it looks great. Jess loved that, and that's all I care about. and
Jess gets genuinely upset with me when I bring that up. I'm like,
You're
it
gonna
was
look
horrible.
back and be like, why was I hanging on to this?
You know why I'm not going to?
shred?
Look at Tim. Look at Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Tim's-
Tim
Look
has
at
a
some of
better
those old
shaped head.
pictures.
That's not
Yeah.
true, dude. Tim looks like a thumb. and I don't know
John
what he
is,
did, but Tim recently shaved his head even more. So I don't know what's going on. I was in a stream today, and his head was shaved
Explain.
more than it already was. Like everyone was like, I don't know, dude. There's no hair left. I don't know what happened.
What is
Did
this?
you get
I don't need
waxed?
poker lessons. I'm very good at poker. What is that about?
Nah,
Man.
John, that's not true, dude. No,
What? You are out of your mind. You're
I can
out
take
of
you
your
right. I
mind.
can take you right now, dude.
All right,
I
we're
mean,
gonna play. We'll play. I'm going to
I
the
mean,
World
hey,
Series of
John,
Poker.
John.
I'll make you a bet.
We should
Hey, John.
do a stream. We should do a
I'm
poker
down to
stream.
do a poker
should.
stream.
I'm down. I'm actually
have
really
more
good at
winnings.
cards.
I have more winnings in poker than you and Chris combined, probably times 1,000.
There's no shot that's true.
That's not fair.
Are you
That's not
serious?
fair
You
because
don't-
of the odds you play.
No, I'm still dead serious. There's still no shot that's true.
John, I'm up like what was that? I was up like $80,000.
That's not fair. See, that's not fair. Give me $100,000. I'll get up 80,000.
How about we just do this, boys? All 4 of us, we play in the main event as a sports show, and we split. We split. We do some split skis so we can cheer for each other. But whoever makes it the farthest is the best at poker for the year.
Best of poker for the
Isn't
year.
it
Main
a
event.
$10,000?
Main event.
It's a $10,000 buy-in, dude.
Right. We'll
We
get
could probably
a sponsor for
we
it.
could probably get
Get a
sponsored or
sponsor.
something. We
All
might
right,
get
I'm in.
lucky.
Kurt, you in?
I need to go on a crash course. I haven't played poker in a really long time.
There you
Like
go.
strategy.
Show me the score of the
strategy-wise.
Warriors game.
Tyler's already in.
Hang on. I have to see.
Locked in.
Okay, so Steph Curry, 8 for 9. He's 8 for 9 on threes, dude. I need you guys to know that I bet on Steph Curry hitting over 5 threes. It was like 125 to win like $3,000 because I had my other 2 hit. I already forgot who one of them was.
Tonight, you bet that?
No, this is the other day. This is like 2. This is like 2 or 3 days ago. It was it wasn't Jay. No, it wasn't Jay. Who was it? Oh my God, I'm choking, dude. He plays for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell. I had Donovan Mitchell to get 5 threes over 4.5. Steph Curry over 4.5, and I forgot who the other guy was. Mitchell hit 6, right? Steph Curry, 9 points. Was like 0 for 4 or 1 for 4.
Yeah,
and
he
then I'm
has
pretty
those
sure-
games.
Yeah, and I'm like, and then of course the time I don't do it, he's 8 for 9.
Yeah. Yep. Did you know that you can bet on some apps? You can bet which player in the NBA is going to have the most threes that night, and the odds are crazy
Yeah,
if you get it right. I've got a buddy who I brought him up before to you guys. He's banned on FanDuel from like winning. It's a great story, but he's a big gambler. He's in Vegas. He's got a massive bet on the Niners money line, and every night he picks every NBA game. He bets, I think, $50 or $100 on the first scorer in that game, and he only bets on
Those are the crazy odds.
the better odds, like plus 1,000. Like it's never the best player. It's never Steph Curry. And the math that he does is that if he hits 1 out of every 8, he's up. And so he's like, dude, he's like, I'm up big in the last year and a half because I do it every single day, and all I have to do is hit 1 out of 8.
Man, there's just something about having a bet every day that just feels so good.
It does. It does.
Like,
And it's something to look forward to, something to kind of chase a little bit. Like I always, yeah, I know, I absolutely love it. Like I'm always pumped to play some sort of, dope freaking NBA bet. And the best part is NBA bets are always late into the night too, right? So like,
before you go to bed, it's a nice way to go to sleep.
Dude,
Oh,
NBA,
yeah, dude.
I love. Dude, there have been so many good games lately too. It's been fun.
Yeah, no, the games have been great.
Michigan
Wait,
basketball last night, boys.
Yep.
Yeah, they won.
I had their money line mid-game plus 225, $1,000.
Nice.
Dude.
It was my Vegas bet. I like downloaded the app or whatever here.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, nice, dude.
Did you bet on that? You bet it was plus 225. Well, it was plus 225 before the game started. How did you get it at that when they were losing?
I got them plus 225 when they were down by 2 mid-game.
Wow.
Or down by 1 mid-game.
Dude, that was
Yep.
an awesome game. They've been so
Dude, it
bad
was
in the second
sick.
half, but they dominated yesterday against number
Like,
11
something
team,
felt
baby.
different. Yeah. Dude, what is it? Dogs at home and NCAA has been like crazy this year.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a ton of fun. You know what else has been crazy?
Yay, dopamine hits. Literally.
We got to talk about it, guys. We
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
keep
let's-
avoiding it.
right. Ready.
We can't keep avoiding it.
I'm ready.
The Lions lost in arguably the most heartbreaking fashion I've ever seen them lose in. I saw a clip or a tweet, guys, that said that there were 6 plays where the Lions had like a 90 to 95% chance of converting on those 6 plays on the thing that they needed to happening. And every single time it went the other way. And if just one of those 6 would have gone the Lions' way, which all of them should have, then they probably would have won the game. The Ayuk catch off of the Vildor helmet,
Right.
like that
even if the deflection is still a deflection, like even if he still doesn't get the interception and Ayuk just doesn't catch it, that's a big
Yep.
deal.
yeah. The
Like that
Gibbs
whole
fumble.
game should have you guys lost in the absolute worst way. Like, it was
Ugh.
the largest NFC Championship game blown of all time. And this is what I will say before I just don't talk about it anymore. That was probably my largest bet of my life. And I didn't cash out because the odds were minus 1,400 and I wasn't giving Vegas any money back. And
Dang.
I lost. I lost because of a 99% chance of winning getting blown, which I can accept. That happens. Like, bad beats happen. But that one hurt more because I was right. Like, I picked the Lions. I hammered them pregame. I hammered them
did
live. And I'm like, that was the definition of a good bet gone bad.
Yep.
Dude, you just reminded me, Kurt, that I forgot. I put $1,250 parlayed together, Chiefs and Lions win. And at one point at halftime, they were trying to pay. It paid out $13,500, and at halftime they were trying to pay me out $10,000, and I said,
Yeah.
no.
Dude, you guys don't judge me, but I cashed out the second the Niners scored in the second half. I cashed out the Chiefs Lions game.
judge you.
I got like $600, and I was like, I can't be double heartbroken. Like,
No, I should have cashed out the $10,000. I should have cashed out $10,000. I cashed out at $4,500 after they scored a second time, and I was surprised they even gave me that much. So I was happy about that.
So
But-
Chris and Ty, I need to hear, dude, how were you feeling? Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody after. I was a mess.
I didn't
Yo,
even
can
want to
I
stream.
can I speak from the heart here?
Go ahead.
Yeah, dude.
So I had to go to school.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
And every single dude, it's so Kurt, I don't know if you know this. I literally live in northern Illinois, so like 10 minutes away is the Wisconsin border. Okay, so everyone around me is either a Bears or a Packers fan. Like it's pretty. So I stand out like a sore thumb. Every student, even if you're not my student, I'm a Lions fan.
Yeah.
So I was not looking forward to going into school on Monday, but I'm also a man. Like I'm an adult human. I'm going to work. I'm not going to miss because my team lost.
I skipped.
And and dude, the kids were freaking great.
Dude,
Like-
they loved you up.
Nobody brought it up, and when they did bring it up, it was like I was at a funeral.
Dude,
Like,
that's how
it-
it was on my stream too. Well, it was a little bit, but yeah, it was like
there was not one kid, even the 49ers fan who made a bet with me, didn't mention it, and then after class came up to me and goes, "You don't have to wear the jersey."
Oh, man.
Oh.
So like it was just that. But I want to say something about the game, guys, because
Please.
I've been holding this in and I haven't gotten to talk about it, and I know it got its media coverage, and so I know we're a little late a week away. But every single decision that Dan Campbell made, like every fourth down decision, I was a fan of.
Yeah.
Okay. And I need you guys to know this. Like, even when you plug it in with analytics, when those guys plug it in, they plug in the 73% kicker average, right? They're just like you have a 73% chance to make this kick. Okay, our kicker from that range outside is 48% in his career. Okay, on the season, from fourth and less than 3, the Lions were 20 for 25. That is 80% success rate. Okay, Dan Campbell looked at his team in the frickin' eyes and just said 80%, 48%, easy call.
Yeah.
All right, and I love the play calls. We just didn't execute.
I'll agree with you there, and I'll take it from there a little bit, dude, because I don't think that Dan. Okay, so first off, who lost the game? Whatever. I'm gonna get this out. I'm just gonna get it out there. Okay. I was furious, and I've talked about this several times on my stream. I've texted it to you guys. I think it's John. You said, how did you feel? How have we been feeling these last couple of weeks? Dude, the only reason that I've felt good after the game was when we found out that Ben Johnson was staying.
Same.
That being said, I feel like Ben Johnson lost us the game. And let me tell you why. On both of those fourth down plays, that specific set of first downs, we went for a trick play that got us 0 yards. On a defense that we were sticking it in, okay? Yeah. We had multiple 3rd and longs that we converted, no trickery. Right? Just a pure play design. And we didn't need trick plays. We were running anywhere between 5 to 10 yards a carry. Montgomery was getting literally almost 10 yards a carry. On first down.
He surprised me.
I know. We were dominating in every single fashion. We did not need to be tricky. Okay, the only play that worked that had a shred of trickery was the J-Mo Williams reverse sweep, which, by the way, we've ran before, and it's not even like, we're gonna get yards on that play, right?
Yeah.
And that
you guys went to the well too many times.
Yes, dude. Why are we going for these trick plays? And then guess what happened after both of those, the first and 10 0-yard gains? We found ourselves in a 4th down situation where we went for it and didn't get it. So, dude, I'm not gonna read any more into that. I literally want to just roast the living crap out of the play calling. But instead, I will be an optimistic Lions fan and say that I'm very happy that he's staying, because he's the reason, and his offense and what he's created is the reason that we were there to begin with. And I'm hoping that this next year we will know when, you know what I mean? We'll fine tune and harden and know when to rock those plays, right? And we won't make the same mistake again for going for these trickeries when we don't need to, man. Like, we were playing clean football and dominating. Yeah, and the 2 times we try to do some sort of reverse sweep to Goff, like, or a handoff or a flea flicker into this, Montgomery threw it back, and then we get no yards. It's like, dude, what are we doing? What are you doing out there, man? We're winning by a lot. Right. And we've literally already proven that we've thrown it on 3rd and 17 and got it and converted several times. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's the hardest part is, like, you do those plays when you feel like you need those to win.
Yeah, when you
we were up 17.
We're dominating.
Run the damn ball.
Run the ball, dude. 5 yards a pop. Yeah, literally. I was screaming at the screen. You guys have no idea. Like, everyone's looking like, it's okay, Ty, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. Why are we doing that? We're dominating. The only time we ever needed to do any trickery was when we're losing, and it's like, we got nothing to lose. It's whatever. Like,
yeah. There's a point in a game where you don't need, like, there's a point in the 3rd quarter where, like, yes, they scored. You still could have had just, like, a few drives. You could have scored no points. Have a few drives that you convert a few first downs and milk the clock, and they will run out of time and not be able to catch up. Like, you guys were that far ahead that you could have just milked that shit and just kept the ball on the ground if you really wanted to play safe. It was, like, ultra opposite of safe, and, like, it was, like, reckless and stupid.
Yeah, I was very upset. It's really been my whole focal point on why we lost the game. But you don't lose the game for 1 or 2 plays, right? It's a collective thing that issues, and we talked about it, right? You said the 6, the deflection, the interception,
the 2 drops from Reynolds,
the two drops from Reynolds,
who's been so good for us all year.
Yeah, I agree. Amon-Ra also dropped a 1st and 10, absolute banger right to his chest.
Yeah, but then he made up for it with that 3rd and 15.
that
Yeah,
was
it's still, but that 3rd and 15 was just a great play. It wasn't like he went there and like turned around and caught a ball and got there. Like it was a great
It
play
also
design. He
stops
caught
the
it.
clock and like changes momentum and stuff too. Like I don't know, just drops are killers, dude. Like self-inflicted wounds in football have like a mental effect on the rest of the game if you cannot overcome them or like have something that really sets it like in the past, which you guys never really able to. You're never able to do.
Did you guys read Alex Anzalone's letter
Yes.
to the Lions fans?
I'd love for you to read it again. You
Dude,
read
I
it for the
can't.
show.
Well, I'm not gonna read the whole thing because it's so long. But if the mods can find it, all you got to type in is Anzalone letter and then link it in the chat. It's long. It's really worth the read. He gets really really vulnerable about his family life and talks about one of the things that like shook me that I loved is Dan Campbell did a postseason interview with everyone, every single player, and he asked every single player at the end of the interview, "Are you going to watch the Super Bowl?" And some guys said yes, some said no. And every time someone said no, Dan Campbell was like, you better watch every second. Every second. Do not look away and use it as fuel and motivation for next year. I love him, dude. I love him. He's like, I'm not missing it. And then Anzalone's like, I just imagine he's going to be alone in a dark room just watching that game, just like ready to use it for motivation next year. So I'm pumped. I love the team. He echoes your point, Chris. Anzalone was like, I wouldn't change anything we did from a coaching perspective. It was we were all on board, etc. But guys, I gotta tell you what, Chris, I was on a flight the next morning at 6:30. I was a wreck, dude. I'm listening to emo music. I'm like, I was in a low. It was like getting dumped in high school all over again. It was like having pocket rockets heads up in the World Series of Poker and flopping a set and then losing to like runner straight flush. I mean, it was like getting a massive tax return and entering your last form in, and then you owe $10,000 to the government. That is like how I felt. It was like the Dallas game where we screamed and we won, and then you go and then like the low, except it was a higher high and a lower low. I was a mess until the Ben Johnson news, and then I was fine. But
yeah, I think the only way I've been able to describe it to people is like it will always be there, but I'm okay now.
Yeah,
like I will always think about that game.
Oh my god!
But also,
you guys would have been in the Super Bowl against a team that you've already beaten.
I know.
Correct. So like it's something again, like it's
Thanks, Kurt.
like, and every fan knows that, right? The Bills know it better than anyone, getting to 3 in a row and losing all of them.
Imagine.
Like you're never gonna forget that as a fan, and all you can do is be hopeful for the next season.
Yeah.
Yep. So Kurt lost a big bet. We were all hurting. Just one question before we really focus on the Super Bowl here. We have a lot of fun bets to make tonight, guys. A lot of things to look at. I haven't made any prop bets for the Super Bowl, but I do want to say here on the Lions real quick, what do the Lions need to do, in your opinion, guys, to get back next year? And do you think they will? Maybe not necessarily the NFC Championship game, but like winning the North and winning some playoff games.
Let's have Kurt in between Blevins. So let's go. Do you want to go first, Ty?
Yeah, sure, dude.
So let's go Ty, Kurt, me.
I'd like to see us make some. I'd like to see us get a hand in hand for Aiden Hutchinson on our defense. I think adding that pressure from the other side would just be absolutely killer, and really just give him a break. Also, maybe even help him shine even more. Like he had a great year, and I think it can obviously be even better. Get another cornerback, dude. Maybe a CB1. I think that'll help us out a lot. And then I think just refining Gibbs and JMO Williams. Like I'm pumped to see Goff and Williams like with like a full off season of prep, right? Like we saw him come alive and stop being used as like a distraction, right? Somebody who just runs down the field and potentially pulls 2 guys. So I'm really excited that we're getting some trick plays with them, right? We're just getting the ball in his hands, getting the balls in playmakers' hands, right? That's what you want to do on offense. And he's actually hitting routes. I think Goff was getting adjusted to his speed. So I'm excited about that. I think just really focusing on that. And then like, let's talk about, oh my God, Laporta year 2. Like, I think he's going to be even more of a demon. Let's hope so. Right. So I think we just play our game, be more consistent on offense and really just kind of get those rough edges smoothed out on defense. And I think we easily find ourselves back there in the playoffs.
Kurt?
Yeah, I'm with Tyler. So I think you need another DN that can cause havoc. You need more athletic linebacker, at least one more athletic linebacker that can run with tight ends. That was kind of a problem this year. and then you need secondary help like ASAP. Whether one of them is a draft pick, one of them is in the free agency. Like that defense was obviously the weaker point, even though they played hard. And then flipping to the other side, I really think you guys need a big body receiver that can move the chains on third downs. That is not a Monra. He's not a big body guy, but like I think you need like a T Higgins type of receiver. If you guys had a T Higgins, you would have won that game.
Like an
the
X, yeah.
contested catches, like you need somebody that like can have somebody draped on their back and make a catch, because that's kind of, in my opinion, what you guys were missing. Like that's something that makes Amon-Ra's job easier, gets Laporta more open. Like cap wise, you guys should have enough availability to make something like that happen. And then I would start thinking about like, what are you doing next at quarterback in year 2, 3, or whatever from now? Because the biggest thing that disappointed me in the game, like Goff played lights out, but he still left so much opportunity in scrambling to convert. That 4th and 2 that he threw, that was kind of low and away, that was a drop pass.
Could have been
He
ran.
could have scrambled. Like it was 4th and 2, there was no one in front of him, and he chose to throw it instead of just run. And if it was Brock Purdy, he would have ran.
Well, Brock
And it
Purdy
would've been
did. Brock Purdy was in those positions, and he did run
And he
several
ran.
times in the second half to literally drive the dagger through the heart and win the game.
Those are guaranteed first downs. The ball doesn't have to leave his hand. And the defense, like, it is so hard to prepare for a mobile quarterback because you're never perfectly right. And you guys, in my opinion, no matter how good Goff is, you need so much to go well to make it to the Super Bowl, where I think, like, you don't need as much to go well with the playmakers you have if you have a guy that can move. So that's my opinion.
Yep. Chris?
Yeah, and so you guys had some really good points, man. I want to talk about that Brad Holmes end of the year presser. Did you guys catch that?
Dude, it was awesome. He had the receipts.
So he went to town on some Lions beat writers.
Love
But
it.
something he said stuck with me. He just goes, he's like, to all you Lions fans out there, this was not a Cinderella story. He's like, this was not a magic run. He's like, this is the standard now. And we're just going to keep getting better. And I have no reason not to believe him. So, with our first pick, I think we have to go, like you guys said, we got to go like edge or CB, right? The corners, they just have to get better. We got really lucky with Iffy's development at safety, right? So, like, I don't know if we need CJ again because we got Iffy and we got Branch. But we definitely need corner help so badly. Like, so badly. Like, we need a dude. You know what I mean? We need a Sauce Gardner. Like, we just need someone. Right. We need someone like that who just takes someone out of a game. And I'm so excited, though, like for the growth. I'm so excited to see year 2 Branch. I'm so excited to see year 2 Campbell. I'm so excited to see year 2 Gibbs. And then, like Tyler said about J-Mo, I was thinking about this too. Dude, at Alabama, he ran those go routes all the time. All the time. And he just obliterated people. And Goff, we know how Goff throws outside the numbers. It's just not as good. And so now that he's starting to get more confident and we're getting him routes, like shorter routes over the middle and getting the ball in his hands, like Ty said, on the pitches and stuff, I don't think this is a J-Mo issue. I think he's very talented. I think he's not used to what we need him to do in this offense.
With Goff.
Right. And so I think, like Ty said, with that full year, I think it's going to be fun. And I think the Lions are going to be super competitive for a long time, guys.
I really don't want to lose Jameson Williams, dude. I feel like we're gonna do what we always do, which is like we have someone special and we just kind of like let him go. And I don't want that to happen at all. Like, I'm not saying we build around Jameson Williams, but like, dude, first off, the fans love him, and I think that's also important, right? Like for morale, right? I mean, he comes out, dude, and he almost gets more praise than like everyone else. It's kind of insane, and like I really just want them to make it work. I
think they will. He's only in year 3 too. I think we've got him for at least another 2 years before his rookie deal's up, and then you pay him for sure. Dude, it's gonna be. I can't wait. I'm so pumped for next year. The NFC North's gonna be tough. That sucks. What the Packers did at the end was super annoying to me. The Bears looked really good at the end. The Vikings are gonna be a completely different team next year. 30+ free agents, and who knows what Kirk Cousins is gonna do.
Vikings might be like the Bears next year, dude. Like they might. Vikings might be bottom barrel next year. Just everyone in the NFC North is getting better. Like I look at the NFC North, honestly, very much like the AFC North. You have the Ravens, you have the Bengals, and then you have the Browns now, who are them. Like every year it's kind of like a shuffle, and you don't really know until like week 8 or 9, but you know like the Ravens are going to be up there and the Bengals are typically going to be up there fighting for it.
Mm-hmm.
And this year the Browns just found a way to sneak in. But I look at it like it's going to be Packers and Lions like trying to fight to run the ship together. And then can the Bears squeak in? Like, are they going to have an okay year? Is there like a third wild card or whatever? So the NFC North is tough, dude. It's probably the most competitive division in football right now.
Dude, yeah, it reminds me of the NFC West last year, or like when the Rams were making that run. You know what I'm saying? Just like Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, and it's just like everywhere you go, it's a coin flip.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Cardinals.
Feels that way. And
I
even
don't know
like
about Cardinals. Yeah, no, dude. Did you guys saw what the Cardinals were doing towards the end of the year? When,
no, yeah, I'm talking about a couple years ago when they were just kind of a laughing stock. But
right.
yeah, it's. By the way, a lot of people are like, Lions need a QB. Dude, Jared Goff. If you haven't seen what he can do yet, then you're just not paying attention. But also, Brad Holmes is a genius.
Solid.
We have Hendon Hooker. Like he could be our guy. He would have been drafted way higher than he was if he didn't tear his ACL.
Right.
He's mobile. He's got a good arm. He's got a big arm.
Dude, doesn't it kind of feel like they're taking that Packers approach? Like
it's
Goff
smart,
is
dude.
Goff is a good quarterback. Goff can take you there.
Pay him for a couple years, and then if he gets hurt, you got Hooker.
And who's learning the whole time?
Yeah.
Who's learning from Goff? Who's learning from Ben? Yeah.
And he's also seeing, like, that's the thing when you have somebody like Goff that's leading the way. That expectation of how to play, or like the foundation to learn how to play the game, like you couldn't learn from anyone better because you're like Goff is a low ceiling athlete. It just is what it is. So Hooker is like learning how to play the game as if like I'm just going to go out there and be a robot. I can be successful doing that. Then you add his flair or like extendability outside of that. If you can master like pre-snap, post-snap, do what Goff does, then his ceiling is so high. It's like, yeah, like he could learn the way to play the game within the system and then elevate it.
Yep.
It's Brock Purdy from Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo's like extendability after the play was ass. But when he was operating, it was efficient, it was clean, and Brock learned how to do it underneath him. And then when it was Brock's time to shine, Brock does and adds his other extra stuff to it, and it looks really good.
Yep, 100%. Hey, Kurt, a lot of people commenting on what they think is your apartment, my dude. You're in Vegas, right? Tell us what you're there for, what you got going on. They say, what a view, what a flex from Kurt with that apartment.
This is a shout out to Sleeper for getting me a dope room at the Bellagio. Nice hotel.
Nice.
I'm out here doing NFL media with them, like more like meme and fun stuff, a few podcast appearances, but just kind of a get together weekend with the Sleeper guys and some collab stuff. So
are you going to the game?
Saturday. I'm not going to the game. I'm going back home. Yeah.
Okay.
I got to be able to live bet from my app that I love. You know what I mean? That's not to be named just yet.
Not to be named just yet, dude. I couldn't believe how much the boxes were. Like, I mean, I read an article today that when I was looking up like news for the show, and the number one trending news was that Kelsey's mom is not going to be watching the game in Taylor Swift's box because she's not watching the game in a box at all because they're $2 million.
Right.
How crazy is that?
It's insane, dude. Like it's
like some Hunger Games stuff, dude.
It is. Like the problem is that so much of it is like through corporate sponsors or corporate companies that pay for these boxes that like you're always going to have that, but like it is like it's gate kept so heavy that if you're not going to be in a corporate box, like good luck pitching. Like not many people in my opinion would want to pitch in for that price tag where like it's also fun as hell to watch the game at home. Like it's a lot of fun.
Right.
With friends.
Yeah. What would we have done if the Lions made it? What would we have done, guys? Would we have gone to Vegas and watched it at a bar?
Yeah. Probably would have watched it.
Yeah, I think I'd want to be. I definitely want to be in town, but I don't know if I had to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to talk to Jody about it because my goodness, we thought it looked like it was going to happen. I was like, we're taking the kids. We got to take the kids.
Dude, so yeah, you know, it's funny. I had that exact same conversation with Jess. We were winning. We were going. We're up 17. It was when we stopped them. I think we held them to a field goal. We held the Niners to a field goal on their opening drive because we received it at the first half. And I was like, Jess, hit up Andre. Let's get the tickets. Let's figure it out. Like, get some jet prices. Like, we just stopped them. Held the 3. Like we're going, dude. And then after that, it got worse and worse and worse.
Well, hey,
Tyler,
congratulations.
I have a question real quick for Tyler.
Kurt, go ahead.
Like these types of games, like obviously the people that are in the stands are of like a different like. I mean, they typically can afford it or it was gifted. Like for someone like you, would you feel more safe in the stands at the Super Bowl than a box? Like, You know what I mean? Like comfortable wise, or would you still feel
because
uncomfortable?
it's just people with money, dude. It's just a bunch of
Yeah.
it can be just like a bunch of rich kids getting
Yeah.
their parents just right. It's still
Yeah.
in fact it actually could even be worse, right? Because they'll just get even more hammered
Nothing
and stuff.
to
And
lose.
yeah, literally nothing to lose. Everyone's hammered there, like they're all there for a crazy time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the Panthers owner.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It wouldn't
Oh my
stop.
God.
It wouldn't stop anyone. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
feel
Yeah, that's
comfortable.
such a weird like you live like that. So it's kind of like you have to think about those things.
It sucks, dude. I kind of forget about it sometimes, but
Yeah.
And then remembers quickly when he's ambushed by
It's
40-year-old men who say, I don't know who you are, but my kid loves you. Can we get a picture?
yeah, that's my favorite.
It's my least. I just want to punch every single one of them.
No, it happens all the time, bro. People, I see everyone's taking pictures with you.
Yeah.
Should I be?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
no, old
Yeah,
lady, get away
weirdo.
from me.
Oh, that's such a good impression because
That
I've
sounds like
heard
Florida.
that. I've heard it.
Literally, I've heard it. It's the most uncomfortable thing in the world. I'm like, am I supposed like? Do you want me like? How are you trying to make me feel? Right? Like, what do you think I'm gonna feel when you walk up to somebody and be like,
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but it's like, shut the fuck up, right? Like, you're either you're either getting the picture, right? You're gonna ask, or you're not, and they always ask. So it's like, just walk up and ask, and then leave. Right? It's like for their own ego, they need to be like, because
Yeah.
it feels weird
Like,
going
what are
up
you
and
supposed
asking.
to say?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, cool, man. Like, could I get a photo? It's like, no. Like, I have to say yes.
No, you don't have to say yes, but you are very generous about that. So well done.
Thanks, Shabby.
Hey guys, we have to. It's time. It's been what 50 minutes. It's time. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs who dismantled the Baltimore Ravens. For some reason, the Ravens just didn't run the ball at all and decided that they didn't want to play the normal game that they play. And now we get a Chiefs Niners. Congrats to the Niners as well for their awesome comeback.
Yep.
Against the Lions. We get a big Super Bowl game, a little bit of a rematch from a couple years ago, which I feel like isn't being talked about as much as it probably
it was
should
the
be.
COVID year. It was the COVID year.
Yeah. So I want to let's move on to the Super Bowl game, guys. How do you think this game is going to go? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? But don't give away any specific predictions yet.
I have so many thoughts and feelings.
I got some. I saw TikTok earlier today. Let me try to remember. We all know the name of Taylor Swift's album, right? The numbers.
Something about poets.
No, it's 13.
Oh, that
13.
one.
Okay.
give me the numbers, baby.
Yeah. So this isn't going to be in order of the TikTok, but I'm going to say what I remember. Guess how many games that Taylor Swift has been to this year?
13.
12.
12. She's been to 12. This will be the 13th game.
Oh.
Guess how long it takes to get from where I forget where she's going to be, but to get to where she's going to be to Vegas.
13 hours.
A 13-hour flight. It's a 13-hour flight. What was the Niners seed? What was the Niners seed? What's
One.
the Niners seed?
One.
One seed. What's the Chiefs seed?
3.
13. Oh my gosh.
13. Dude, and there's a couple more too, by the way. There's a couple more that I'm forgetting.
Do
Dude,
you guys know the song "What If God Is One of Us"?
dude.
Guys, what if it's Taylor Swift?
Numbers, dude. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm stunned. I'm shocked that the Chiefs are somehow plus 105 or plus 115 or whatever the odds
Same.
are for the money line. They beat hands down one of the most dominating teams in the NFL, probably for the last 10 years, I would say, in terms of how well they were beating good teams, right? Like the Ravens were dominating teams with good records, not just winning, right?
Hey,
they were
Ty, who was
destroying
one of
them.
those teams that they dominated?
The Lions,
No, try
and the
again.
Niners.
There we go.
Yeah. So then the Niners got dominated by the Ravens. The Ravens dominated everybody, right? And then the Chiefs, like they always do, they're in the postseason and they win. And they hold them to what? 13? What was the score? Someone read it? 10, 17 to 10, right? Is that the score?
Yeah, 17-10. They just didn't run the ball, man.
Dude,
My God.
right. They ran the ball 5 times. It was one of the best running out. Okay. We can talk about that whenever. But
Yeah.
dude, the Chiefs find ways to win. The Niners have almost lost literally back-to-back games to the Packers and to us at home. And I think Mahomes tears it up, dude. I think it's a Chiefs game. That's
Dude, I love
the date's 2/11, by the way.
I love this
Yeah.
game
13.
because the nerds are going crazy for this game, right? Like when you're talking about Aaron Schatz, right? DVOA, he gives a slight edge to the 49ers. Okay, you're talking like Bill Barnwell, dude. I read his whole article on ESPN Plus. I've been checking out, dude, guys. I've been looking at analyst after analyst after analyst, and I have come to a consensus decision. I want to share some stats with you guys. Is that okay?
Stat guy.
Is that okay, Kurt? Is that okay? Can I
I
share some
love
stats
this,
with you?
dude.
Okay.
Please.
So, do you guys remember, like, people were like, if the Lions want to be successful against the 49ers, then Goff is going to have to throw outside the numbers because they're too good over the middle. Where did we crush the 49ers?
Over the middle. We dominated.
Over the middle, dude, because, like, if you're good at something, you're probably not going to change it up a week before the Super Bowl. Okay? So when you think about where the 49ers are successful, everyone keeps saying the Chiefs' run defense is where you have to attack them. They got two dogs at corner. All right? They got Snead. Dude, that he's playing so well right now. Okay? And I'm not saying that Ayuk and Debo aren't going to get theirs. I think Debo's going to eat, especially in the slot against this defense.
Same.
But as far as the run game, CMC, the 49ers love two things. They love 21 personnel, and they love running CMC in 21 personnel outside zone. Okay? The Chiefs do really, really well at defending that. Like, they're a top 11 team. I think they're 11. They're either 10 or 11 at defending that type of run. They struggle up the middle, not at the outside zone, which is what the 49ers love to do. I don't think the 49ers are going to change it up now, right? And so I think people are overestimating how well CMC is going to do on the ground this game. And then, look, I'm not going to sit here and say that Mahomes becomes this different person in the postseason, but if you look at his pass, like at his rusher rating, Kurt, dude, you would be so impressed with him. They do the 2.5 second pressures, and then they went to like a 3 second pressure, a 3.5 second pressure, a 4 second pressure. He is the best quarterback. It's not even freaking close at manipulating the pocket. And he has a plus 0.4 EPA, highest in the league by 0.3 at scrambling. So not only can this guy move the pocket like and just extend a play, he can then take it. He knows exactly when to take it past the line of scrimmage to put the dagger in, right? And so, like, I look at that. I look at the way that the 49ers defense has been playing the last 6 games. It's mediocre. They're a middle-of-the-road defense the last 5 games. Yes, it's the playoffs. Yes, they've been playing better teams the last 5 games. I understand that, but it's still noteworthy. And so, dude, like, when you're talking about edges, this game is so freaking close. This game is so close, and I'm so excited to give my prediction. I just wanted to share some of that stuff with you guys.
I love that.
Dude, I got a couple bold predictions for you, dude. I think that the Scantling is gonna have a touchdown.
Valdez Scantling at any time.
I know. I love it. And I'm not even putting that as my lock.
He had some great catches this season.
He's turning it around.
Postseason.
Yep, he's turning it around. And I think I like this one, dude. I think I like someone. Here's the thing, bro. Andy Reid's just insane. And I obviously Kyle Shanahan's a beast. They're super well coached. But I could see someone other than Mahomes throwing a touchdown pass. I mean, they go crazy, man. Andy Reid goes nuts.
They're gonna pull it out.
They're going to have some trick plays for sure that are going to work, unlike the Lions trick plays. And I think Mahomes is going to eat. I really do. He's going to be able to pick that defense apart, Chris. Great stuff, great stats. I kind of see it like 7 or 8 point win, Chris, actually, for the Chiefs.
Wow. I don't want to say my prediction because you told me not to, but I do think this game is very close, and you'll see in my prediction.
All right, Kurt.
Okay, boys. I'm going to go contrarian here.
Here we go.
Says the man. Yeah.
Listen, I looked at these playoff games with the Chiefs. The Dolphins, they didn't show up. The Dolphins did not show up. They didn't want to play that game. The Bills, they tiptoed through the end of that game playing not to make mistakes. The Ravens, they definitely didn't show up. They didn't even run the ball. They didn't do what they do best. Yeah. All 3 of those games, those teams went away from what got them there. That's like case in point. The Chiefs have been beneficiaries of teams that have been afraid of them and what they are in the playoffs and what Mahomes does and what Andy Reid does. Those 3 teams have changed what they do and their scheme and how they try to attack because of Mahomes on the other side. If there's one team in the NFL that's not going to give a shit about who's on the other side of the ball and not change their game plan, it's going to be the 49ers. So if the 49ers decide that they're going to walk out with their boombox, busting up their music, and go and like punch somebody in the mouth in the first quarter for the first time in this playoff run, the 49ers will win this game. If they tiptoe through this and let them hang around third, fourth quarter, the Chiefs will win this game. Like this game, I look at it as the Niners could win this game 31-17, and everyone would be like, yeah, they're the better team. Or the Niners are going to let the Chiefs hang around to the end of the game, and the Chiefs are going to win on the last drive of the game, and everyone's going to be like, well, you shouldn't have let Mahomes hang around, even though you're the better team. Like those are the two stories in my mind that I think can happen. And I think we'll know by the first snap. I also think that, look, the 49ers have had their back against the wall 2 weeks in a row, and they found a way. But they only had their back against the wall because they tiptoed through the first half of both those games, and they felt like they were just going to arrive and win. Like, they felt like they were better than both the teams, both the Lions and the Packers, that they could just show up and win the game. They're not going to just think they can show up and win the game against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Like, if you look at their rosters, the 49ers are the better team. They just haven't played their best ball in the last few weeks. The Chiefs have had a lot go their way, like a lot go their way to find a way to win in this playoff stretch. And I'm talking about like everything, the crazy catches, like the ref stuff, we don't even need to get into it, but from being one of the most penalized teams to the least penalized team by a mile in the playoffs, like there's some discrepancy there.
If you look at the regular season, right? This is one of the most and if they beat the 49ers, this might be the most impressive run I've ever seen a team do.
100%. Like we will have if the Chiefs win, I don't know if we'll have ever seen a team turn it on at the right time better than they have, besides maybe the like Giants when they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Right. Like so ignore weather, right? Think about what the Dolphins were this season, the Bills were this season, the Ravens were this season, and the 49ers were this season.
And the Chiefs. And think of the Chiefs were this season. They were not who we were seeing.
That is a gauntlet.
Yeah.
If there's rings of hell to get to the Super Bowl, that's the top ring. Like
100%. And my thing is like this seems like one of those things where like they got in the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift's there. All of them, everything that could have been a hope for the NFL has already happened. The Chiefs don't need to win for like any conspiracy. Like that's not a part of it. They needed them to get there. They're there. And I think that the 49ers are the better team and have been for 95% of the year. And I think having 1 week to catch your breath after almost effing it up twice, I don't know, man. Kyle Shanahan with 2 weeks to prep, like I feel good about it with the guys he has now. You got to remember they were up by 10 points in the fourth quarter the last time they played the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. They don't have Jimmy Garoppolo. They have Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy's a top 10 quarterback in the league. So they have Christian McCaffrey now. Like and the Chiefs are worse than they were then. So my
better
whole
defense,
thing
though.
here, they do have a better defense. My thing is like if both of them show up as their best versions of themselves, the 49ers should probably win by 10 points.
Ooh, that's
dang.
That's
dude,
a bold
that is
If they
bold.
both show up. I legitimately have this game, dude. I'm going with the law of 13 here, and I'm gonna say the 49ers are gonna win 31-18.
Ooh, just over my window.
Yeah.
Ooh, bro. I'm trying to find out where I can plug that in, the exact score, and see what that would win. 31-13?
That's a 31-18.
31-18.
It's a weird score. It's one of those where they're down kind of a lot, score a touchdown, go for two, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be something. I don't know.
One thing that really worries me about this 49ers team is getting to Mahomes. I don't think they do. And so, like, does Shanahan
you can't get to Mahomes. That's the thing.
Does Shanahan have the guts to bench Chase Young, who has played awful the last 3 weeks? He's not doing anything on the field.
Dude, what they're going to have to do, like, this is the fix. They're not going to bench Chase Young.
He's getting eaten against the run. Sorry. So, like,
I don't think they're going to bench him. I think they're going to have to start bringing pressure with linebackers, which then causes them to play man, which the 49ers don't live in the world of playing man. But if you look at Travis Kelce, what is he good against? Zone. 49ers defense this week, if they want to create havoc, you have to bring 5 to 6 and play man behind it. If you play zone, you're not going to stop Travis Kelce from getting open. And you're not going to stop Mahomes from buying just enough time to make sure he's open in a window that doesn't exist for most teams.
Exactly. Yeah, right.
I can't wait to watch this.
Did you already go, Ty?
I know.
I think
Kurt,
I
I'm so
didn't. I already did. I go.
Yeah, Ty went.
Yeah,
he
I
picked
went.
the
I did
song.
the. I did the.
But
I
he
did
didn't.
the
But you
thing of
said no
13.
predictions though.
I mean,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
it's gonna be.
Everyone
It's gonna
kind
be
of
the
gave
Chiefs.
predictions.
I want a score prediction now from everybody.
Okay.
So Kurt says 31-18 Niners. I'm gonna go Chiefs. I'm gonna go Chiefs 27, Niners 21.
Okay.
Chiefs 27, Niners 21. Dude, I like a 24-21 Chiefs. I love that. For some reason, that's just I love it. Give me it.
Yeah, I think Butker gets 2. So I was also thinking a 4-point Chiefs win. Like I really like I think they win by 4 or more. So I was thinking like 27-23 Chiefs.
Dang, all three Blevins bros taking the Chiefs and Kurt picking a blowout Niners win, baby.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be a good
Kurt's
game,
looking
man.
at his bets right now. He's just like,
Dude, listen, mine's no disrespect to the Niners, bro. Their roster is
100%.
insane. They're clearly one of the best teams in the league, if not the best. It's just Mahomes, man. It's the Mahomes factor. Like
I'll
To
tell
me,
you
it
right
wasn't
now.
like when I was doing all my reading and my analysis, it did not come down to Mahomes. It actually came down to that the Chiefs defense, I think, is going to cause a little more havoc for Purdy than the 49ers will for Mahomes.
I hope
That's what
so,
it kind of
dude.
came down to for me.
I'm so annoyed. I was just so annoyed. I'm so annoyed at Purdy, man. The way he like. The way he ran on
weasel,
us, dude.
dude.
It
He's a
literally,
weasel.
I thought weasel. I thought
Dude,
weasel.
that can't catch on. That can't catch on. We
It
love you,
can't
Brock. Hey,
catch on.
Brock.
And
We
yeah.
love you, Brock.
Well, yeah, Brock, you're an
We love
incredible
Brock.
quarterback. I'm sorry,
You're not
I
a
hate you.
weasel.
For that game, I'll never forgive
he
you.
is a little bit of a little
In last-
ferret,
Yeah.
though. Dude.
He's a quarterback weasel, dude. He is. It's
Yeah.
okay. Like he would probably agree somewhat. Like
Yeah.
this is my whole game plan though, boys. Like I have the 49ers pregame. If they go down by 7, if they go down by 10, I'm cashing out. Like Andy Reid's not going to blow a 10-point lead. I don't believe that. But if they get up early, like I think that they will win. Like I think it's whoever can get up early. Neither of these teams is really like letting shit slip away. Like whoever gets the lead, if they get up by 2 scores, I think it's going to find a way to hold on to that mostly. So start fast. Who starts fast? Probably riding with those guys.
Did
I
you
agree
hear
with
what
you.
Purdy said last week in his interview? Dude, he's such a humble kid.
Yes.
Someone said something like, "What would you do? Like, how would you make this team better?" He's like, honestly, just like all the same skill players we have, except put Josh Allen at QB instead of me.
He said that?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Oh my God, I love that, dude.
He just loves Josh Allen.
Tyler wants to take the Niners now, dude. I see it.
I'm not taking the Niners, bro. I'm about to put $5,000 on the Chiefs.
I need the
I like
Panthers
it.
to step up. By the way, 2-2 against Washington. Here, for my
Dude, I got
NHL,
Draymond. I got
baby.
Draymond Green that already hit my 5
Dude,
rebounds.
Speaking
I got
of
a
your
little free
bets,
leg.
guys, is it time? Is it time to run through some Super Bowl bets?
Oh, it's time.
Show us what the
Listen.
Nets game.
So I've got an app pulled up. No free publicity here, and I'm gonna go through some things and just get you guys' thoughts on it. We're at one point we are going to do our favorite player prop, and I'm gonna turn that into a parlay. I'm gonna turn our each of our favorite player props into a parlay. We already did the score prediction. And so tell me what you guys are feeling here, but there's so many fun bets. There's a site where you can right now both teams to rush for a touchdown is boosted to plus 200. That's crazy, bro. That's free.
That's free money.
100%.
So I think they're banking on. Again, I'm not going to say who it is, but I think what they're banking on is the Chiefs throwing all of their touchdowns, and obviously CMC is getting in.
Yeah, it's just crazy because I think Mahomes is going to rush for one.
I can
Hasn't
see
all
that.
year, has he?
Has he not run? Yeah, he has.
He has not had. I don't think he's had a single rushing touchdown all year.
No.
I promise. Like that was something I was keeping track of up until real late.
Dude, how do
telling
Mahomes
you.
stats? I believe you. I trust you. I don't know why I thought he did it against the Ravens.
If he did against the Ravens, that's the only one. Almost positive.
I got some good. I got a prop that's my favorite.
Dude,
Yeah,
are we doing?
he didn't against the Ravens. Wow.
Are we doing the minus
None.
150 rule, John?
We are. So hold on. I'm going to go through some of these real quick before we do locks. So I want to get your thoughts on these guys, right? We're just going to kind of lightning through. All right. So everyone share what you think here. Let me pull it back up. I somehow lost it. All right.
Dude,
Just straight up real quick. If you had to pick a spread, Niners -2, Chiefs +2, what are you taking?
give me the Chiefs plus 2.
You know where I'm at.
Kurt says Niners -2. Chris, Chiefs +2.
I like the Chiefs +2.
All right. Over under 47.5.
What I said 27. I like the over.
I said 24-21. That's under.
I said 27-21, so that's 48. So that's over.
I like the over.
This game is so hard, man. Like it's
so fun. I think it makes it so
live
fun.
Bet Central. It's live bet central is what it is. Like we're gonna get decent odds live to like feel momentum out and take advantage.
Yeah.
So Kurt, you like the over too, or do you like the under?
I like the over.
So all of us like the over.
I do.
Except
I
for
like the over a lot.
Except for Ty. All right.
Oh,
All right, guys. If you had to pick a first touchdown scorer, who would you pick? McCaffrey's at +370, Pacheco's at +650, Kelsey's at +700, Debo +850, Rashee Rice +950, Kittle +1,000, Ayuk +1,100. Debo?
Debo.
Yeah.
for the first touchdown.
I really
I
like.
like the odds. It's gonna be
Dude,
Debo
I
or
don't like-
CMC on their
dude,
side.
I don't like. Honestly, give me Here's my thought process. Tell me if you guys think I'm wrong. I think Shanahan is more likely to take an early field goal. Would you guys agree with that or disagree? Like fourth
Not
and
if they're
2
rolling.
at the
I
like
don't.
4th and 2 at the 28. I think they're going for a field goal. If the Chiefs are 4th and 2 from the 28, I think they roll. So give me like first tutty. I think I'm gonna go Chiefs.
I like that.
And so give me Kelsey.
I like.
I like that too, dude.
Kelsey at +700 is kind of nice.
Yeah, give me
that's
Kelsey.
amazing.
And again, I'm not
Dude.
saying the 49ers don't come out and score a tutty. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is I think they're more likely to be conservative. You guys feel me?
This
John,
is where
you said you got Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Give me Marquez
Ty
first touchdown, dude.
+3,500.
Oh, could you imagine a bomb just setting it off, dude? Chiefs fans would lose their shit.
I'm 100% putting $10 on Marquez. 100% putting $10 on that first tutty. Even in any time for him is +2,800.
Correct. Those are and John, I love sprinkling. Like for people that don't gamble a lot like me, like I love sprinkling $1 to $2 bets on those nice anytime odds. Like I'll tell you guys right now, I'm putting a bet on a use check anytime. I love the
100%.
odds. I love the odds, and he was 1 yard away against the Ravens.
But Chris,
Who?
that's +4,000 only.
Juice check.
Like
That's what I'm saying.
I'm shocked that it's not higher than that. Because
I kind of agree.
couldn't you see Sky Moore scoring? He's +4,500.
I haven't seen him on the pitch. Like I've
Or Noah
pitched.
Gray is
I haven't seen him on the
+4,500.
field. I like Gray more. He gets red zone targets.
Yeah, like +4,500 for Gray. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. I want to talk about the bets that I like the props that I like.
All
in
right,
this game.
go ahead.
So I have a $500 pays 32.65, and it's Kittle 3.5 receptions over that, so 4 receptions. Debo Samuel over 4.5 receptions. My favorite prop bet of the week is Brock Purdy over 12.5 rushing yards. Like
I love that too.
Oh,
I can't believe it's that low. He's had 14 against Green Bay and 48 last week against the Lions.
yeah, that's
If you don't think he's going to have to run,
in line.
yeah, 12.5. So I love that. And then one of my all-time favorites, give me Pacheco over 2.5 receptions. He had 4 last week against Baltimore.
Okay.
And
He's
and
been hit
need
or
him.
miss all year on those, but you're right, they're going to need him.
In this game. I'm saying in this game, I think they need to throw the ball to him. They're going to have to check it down. And the 49ers structure of their defense is really they're really susceptible to the flats and over the ball in their cover 3 shell. And that's most of those routes are either to tight ends or running backs. So heavy Kelsey, which his are a little high, but Pacheco, I think, is the best bang.
They've been getting Rashee Rice in those routes too.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
But I love you, Kurt. I saw the same
Let's
thing,
go.
and the 49ers are vulnerable there for sure. I love. Are we just doing this, John?
Are we
Can I
doing
say-
a lot? Are we doing? So Kurt just gave a
Well,
bunch
can
of
I
likes.
give-
I love that.
Can
Give
I
some
give
you
a few
like,
that
and then
I
we'll do
love,
our
and then
lots
I'll give-
after.
Yeah, so I'll do lock after,
Yep.
but I did want to share a few that I really love.
Go for it.
So I love Watson under 1.5 reception. Okay, he's the most he's gotten in the last few weeks is 1.
Yep.
And I just really, really like that. Mahomes is not looking his way lately. I love this is my craziest one. Guys, I love Rashee Rice over 6.5 receptions and under 67.5 yards. So he broke that against the Ravens and the Dolphins. He had 12 targets against the Dolphins, caught 8. He had 9 targets against the Ravens, caught 8. And he was under 67 against the Ravens with those 8 catches. So I really, really like Rashee Rice under the yards, over the 6.5 receptions. And my favorite prop of the day. Sorry. I'm kind of just missing Kurt right now, guys. I'm a little bit flabbergasted.
Yeah, so I think his pizza showed up, dude.
Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense. I was
And
getting
by
really,
pizza,
really...
yeah, and by pizza I mean it's his bookie collecting.
I was getting really confused. But out of
Me
all
too,
of
dude. I had no idea
those,
where we were going with that.
my favorite is the Watson under. I like the one.
I just tailed all of them, dude, individually.
Yeah. So those are the ones I like.
Individually, Ty.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the way to make money, dude.
Yeah,
I
Tyler, I placed all of them indie already as well.
Yeah.
All right, Ty, do you have any you want to share?
Dude,
like?
I think hold up. Yeah. I think I made a little. Hang on. Let me see here. Dude, wait a minute. Did I not make these yet? I definitely did.
Kurt, you're back. Was it your bookie?
I was gonna pee myself. Couldn't hold it in. Hydrated, boys.
Dude,
Gotta
I had my
stay hydrated.
AirPods in while I was
Dude, I had that
peeing.
moment on the
I heard
live
everything.
show.
You heard everything.
Oh no. I mean, dude, I like Travis Kelce. I like who was it? I think it was a Kelsey McCaffrey anytimes. Clean. I actually like Kelsey 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, dude, what does that pay?
Multiple CD scorers.
I'm looking right now. Kelsey's only plus 500
For 2?
Yeah, for
Oh,
2 more.
I
plus
hate-
5. I got him at plus 575. I mean, dude, I just think it's not about odds. I just think it's gonna happen, right?
I just hate that.
I mean, he's at least one, right? He he scored every single. He's dominating.
I know. It's just not easy.
Also,
to
give
do.
me his receptions too. Like, I don't care what they're at. And then of course, dude, just straight up Chiefs money line. I think the Chiefs win this. So
Valdez Scantling's plus 7,000, Ty, for 2 touchdowns.
I like Valdez Scantling. He's been clutch and catching. So in the postseason, which is exactly where you want him to be at if we're trying to sneak out you got to think about it, man. It's like, are they going to go to their guaranteed guy, or like that's what everyone's thinking, right? Scanling's been clutch when he's needed. I think I like a Valdez Scantling anytime, JB. You called it. I kind of like
Purd,
it.
I just put 10 on the Purdy over rushing.
Let's
I did
go,
too, by the
dude.
way. I Purdy's over.
That one
That's
feels
triple.
like
That's
one
triple
run.
my unit.
Oh wow, CB.
Look, boys,
Chris,
I'm not
relax.
a gambling expert, but it's the Super Bowl. You're not gambling to make money. You're gambling to have fun on this one. Like we had chances all year to make money. Let's go have some fun.
Well, speaking of then, guys, I really want to go through this real quick before we do a little parlay lock. Coin toss, heads or tails?
Tails.
Oh no.
I'm going
Yeah.
heads, baby.
All right, I'll do heads. Yeah.
Kurt?
Heads.
All right, that's obviously those are both plus 100. Gatorade color, purple's at plus 250. Red is plus 275. Yellow, green is 300. Orange is 300. Blue 350. Clear plus 1,000. And no Gatorade bath is plus 1,600.
Purple.
Kurt's playing it safe and going plus 250 purple.
I like no Gatorade.
Ty's going plus 1,600. No Gatorade bath.
Just hear me out,
He
dude.
likes
Hear
the
me out.
odds.
Let's
yellow.
look.
It's yellow. I have a feeling.
All right, like I don't know, man. Like everyone's expecting it, and he's been here so many times, right? It's like maybe I feel like he's over it. He's over getting doused in Gatorade. He's like,
I mean, dude,
It's
I
yellow.
don't know how that they allow this bet. Somebody knows the color of the Gatorade. Someone knows.
Well, dude, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I was thinking, man, you want to talk to me about the best way to win and like rig money in like sports betting. And by the way, like no one would ever know. Truly, I don't think anyone would ever know. It
Can
is.
you bet this pregame?
Yes, you can bet it right now.
Yeah.
No,
Dude,
no.
it's
Can you? How long is this bet up? No lie, we might have something here.
I don't know, bro.
Up until what point in kickoff can you bet on the Gatorade?
I'll have to keep an eye on it, but right
It's
now it's
gotta
still
be.
there.
It's gotta be
Listen.
a pre-kick thing.
Listen though,
Dude.
they put the Gatorade in these little cups that are on display on the sideline, like before.
But
kickoff
what if
you have
there's a
starts.
someone-
separate celebratory Gatorade?
yeah. There
That's
could be a
bullshit.
cell. No, that's how they get you, dude.
Kurt is pissed.
Hear me out, bro. It's as simple. It's literally as simple as like me having Dan Campbell's number, and just being like, Dan, I'm gonna put $10,000 on your first play of the game, on your first drive to be a run, and then
On
Dan's going,
WhatsApp.
huh?
So no one can track on WhatsApp.
Sure,
so nobody can track
wherever you can call him, like figure it out, whatever the case may be, and then he just goes, okay, right, and then Dan gets the cut, and no one's the wiser, right? It's like first drive, he lets you know ahead of time if it's going to be a run or a pass, and you just unload on it, right? Like
Yeah.
and you know,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
just saying that's
hey.
how you rig
Guy,
it, and not you
guy.
know.
Yeah, it's a run, and then Goff checks it at the line.
Literal.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
Oh.
No, you're right. Goff would need to be in on it too. You're right. Oh,
Yeah.
that's never gonna happen.
Can we get some analytics on like first play of games for some of these teams? Like I would imagine the Lions are probably pretty run heavy on the first
Dude,
play of the game.
you don't trust. You just don't, like. I'm telling you right now.
Kurt, because lately they've loved play action because
I-
it sets
dude.
it up so well. People think they're gonna run.
You just don't trust. You don't trust. Do not bet this game on first play going to be a run or
Oh,
pass on drives. Like don't. Like and this is gambling advice, guys. You need to wait. Like the most money I've ever made. And it wasn't even the most money I've ever made. Like
I'm listening.
It was live bet. It was live betting the Steelers Ravens game in the pouring rain.
with backups.
I bet no, it wasn't. It was Ravens backups. Yes.
Yeah.
I bet that because the Steelers needed the win, so I bet every single time I knew the Steelers offense, all they could do was run. They couldn't throw, and it was pouring rain, and they were on their third, fourth, fifth string quarterback. I was like, all they're gonna do is run this ball first play of the drive, and I made thousands, right? Like just betting every time, and they ran. By the way, they ran it for the first play of every drive, the entire game. They did not throw on first down one time. So, but like I knew, like I knew the offense, right? I knew how bad they were. I knew that they had no throwing game. I knew that it was pouring rain out, and I capitalized on that. But like,
I love that.
I'm basically just saying don't bet like that in this game. Like it's because I've tried to mimic it and duplicate it, right? With other teams and other offenses, but then you'll just get teams like the Bills, right? The Bills were dominating the run game, and there were several times where they were winning. They were up by like 20, and I was like, oh, dude, they're gonna run this, and then it would be a play action, or they would literally just throw it 3 times in a row, like when they're up by 21 and they're in the fourth
And
quarter.
that's
It's
why
right,
they're
but if
not
you-
in the Super Bowl.
But if you love, like, Goff does that too, and Allen is so smart. Like, if you love the look and there's like 7 or 8 in the box, dude, and like play action makes sense.
Are you guys ready for this next one, dude? Scoregami. You can bet on whether or not there's going to be scoregami. For those who don't know, that's when an NFL score, and really any sport, the game ends with a score that has never happened before.
Yep.
Plus,
There's
yes,
a few happened. A few happened this season.
Yes, there's been 3 scoregamis in the Super Bowl so far. This one, yes, is plus 2,000. No is minus 10,000. You guys throwing a little sprinkle on yes?
no.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to score Agami, but that's a fun bet.
That
I
is
bet.
fun.
I don't know how to check this, but Kurt, I think that your score might be Super Bowl scoregami.
31-18.
31-18.
Oh,
I mean,
that has to
be.
Super Bowl scoregami or scoregami?
I think maybe just scoregami in general.
Okay, then I hate. Yeah, then no, I don't.
Has
I don't
31.
I need to
18.
know like which scoregamis, like because some of the scoregamis left over might be like absurdly high. Like what are the lower scoregamis that are still available is what I would really want to know.
Yeah, and there's a YouTube video here. It won't let me look at the chart.
Like minus 10,000 on that actually might be free money. It's terrible odds, but it might be free money.
Oh my gosh, here it is, bro. 41. Oh, that's way too many points. 33. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, well, like what's
33,
left? What do we have
32.
left?
33-32 is left.
I don't see it being that.
Yeah.
32-19 has never happened.
That was close to
33-11.
mine.
33-11 hasn't happened either.
I have 33-11 has happened. Oh no,
for
you're right.
32 to 15 hasn't happened. That's close.
That's close
Here.
to mine.
Ty, can you post this in your chat or everyone? I'm gonna put it in the private.
Dude, that's super fun. Scoregami. All
If
right,
you guys
guys.
If you guys want to paste it in your chats, that's fun.
This one's pretty crazy. Combined touchdown scorer jersey numbers. So you take all the touchdown scorers over 121 or under 121. Over is minus 150. Under is plus 125.
So say that again, John.
So the combined touchdown scorer jersey numbers for the whole game.
Well, Kelsey's 87.
Yep.
So
87.
so that's and and then McCaffrey's with 23. So that's 110 right there, right?
Yeah.
I think under.
Then
I
you
go
get
under.
screwed if Rice scores and he's only 4. Like that'd be
That's
Right.
what I'm saying,
man.
dude. Rice could score 3 times. You're not going to hit. But Kelsey could score twice and it's over.
Kittle's 85. You get 2 tight ends, tight end U showdown in the Super Bowl. It hits.
Is Debo 4?
Debo is 19.
19? God, give me the under.
Dude, the under is plus 125. Give me the over at minus 150. And I'd put like $1,000 on it.
Yeah, give me the over. I like
Jesus,
that.
JB.
No, I'm not putting $1,000 on it. I said I would. Like, that's how confident I would be in that over. So I have to tell you guys this. So I have increased my betting quite a bit in my unit size because people used my code for a site that you had to bet it, you had to use it or lose it in order to be able to cash it out, and I just kept winning. I just kept winning a lot, and so now I've got like a nice little fun unit size, and I can probably make this last the rest of the year,
That's
Oh,
awesome.
wow, nice. What?
like 2024. Yeah,
And
Yeah,
you're
that's
just
what I
going to keep
told-
winning.
I've been on a heater, man. This hockey game too. I needed to come through. Okay, Super Bowl specials, bro. It's not letting you bet on the first song.
Oh, for Usher? Usher's first song?
It has to be, yeah, right?
That can't be the first one.
It's gonna be.
You don't
Let
think
It
it's
Burn.
gonna come out and be like, dun 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 dun? Really?
No, it's gonna be Let It Burn. He's gonna come out to Let It Burn.
There's no way he's coming out to Let It Burn. You're
There's
trolling,
no
right?
shot.
Yeah, he's gonna come out slow and then get high.
You might know. I kind of think, John, I'm backtracking a little bit. Like, he's Usher, has been kind of out of the limelight. He's got to start off with a bang and get people engaged.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like Love in This Club, or yeah, or like You Make Me Wanna, you know?
Guys, this is really weird. I came across this tweet.
Ooh, You Got It Bad. Yeah, that's a good one too.
You got it. You got it. You can't. That's too sad.
Dude, that's what Usher is, bro. Usher is R&B, but like emo.
Hang up and you go right back.
Guys, this is really important. This is a big deal, okay?
All right.
This tweet is, look, we talk about numbers, we talk about signs. This is right up your alley, Tyler.
Okay.
This is the context. Reminder, if you're rooting for the Chiefs, you want another global pandemic. That's the preface. Okay. These are what has happened in 2020 and then what has happened in 2024. Okay?
Yep.
Remember,
Okay.
pandemic started in 2020. Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl in 2020. Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl now. Lamar Jackson won MVP in 2020. Lamar Jackson's a favorite to win MVP right now. Ravens won the North. Texans won the AFC South with 10 wins. Chiefs won the AFC West. Chargers were last in the AFC West. These are all things that have happened both sides. Washington was the last in the NFC East with 13 losses both times. 49ers won the NFC West. Panthers were the last in the NFC South. Again, same thing both years. Cardinals last in the NFC West. Chiefs are the home team in the Super Bowl. 49ers are the number 1 seed both times. Billie Eilish won Song of the Year. Eilish. I always say Eilish.
I love that.
From a meme. Chiefs plus 600 preseason odds to win Super Bowl both years. Plus 600.
Dude.
49ers beat the Packers in the playoffs both years. Bruins and Maple Leafs finished top 5 in the East both years. Avalanche finished second in the West both years. Celtics and Bucks both finished top 3 in the East. Nuggets finished 3rd in the West. Number 1 seed wins college football playoff. 2 undefeated teams in college football playoff. Loser of college football playoff lost by 3 scores. Joel Embiid has surgery to repair a left hand, and then in 24 has surgery to repair a left knee. Panthers fire Ron Rivera after a loss with the Panthers. Commanders fire him after a loss in 2024. And then the winner of the Citrus Bowl scored 35 points. both years. All of
I'm
that
in.
has happened in 2020, 2024. COVID started in March 2020.
Stop.
If the Chiefs win, COVID starts in March of 22 or 24.
No.
It's kind of wild.
That is
Wild.
pretty nuts.
You just read me everything that I need to hear. So
It's
we're
literally so
so
much shit.
pandemic
I'm
2.0
gonna
is
say-
coming in.
I'm gonna say
And so
something
we're
as a
putting
human.
$1 million on the Chiefs.
$1 million on the Chiefs is happening, dude.
I'm
and
gonna
I get
say
to just
something
stay
as a
inside.
human, and then I'm gonna say something as a math nerd. As a human, that was really fun. That was really fun. As a math nerd, you could do that with every single year. So I feel okay.
I disagree entirely.
No, I don't.
NFL alone, dude. NFL, like the chances of two teams being in the same exact Super Bowl and same MVP
No,
from the team
I
that's
know
not
that
in it. Like
part's
that
fair,
is
but all
the
the
odds of
other
that?
like you could have a really good list. I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah.
every year. That's all I'm
But
saying.
the NFL script though of this is like that's the wild part.
Right. But as a human though, I was like,
Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. All right, guys. MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Let's look at these odds.
oh,
All right, so
okay.
so
I love it.
I,
Love it.
I want you to know that I saw like you when you mentioned Snead having a game or being the dog, and I kind of, dude, I kind of looked at his odds for the MVP. It's like plus 20,000 or something like that, plus 25,000, and it's like, dude, what if Snead just gets like 2 pick sixes?
Would you
And
not-
like
He would need that.
if he gets 2 pick sixes, right? He's the MVP for Super Bowl, right? Like is that
100%.
There's just no way.
100%.
right?
If he gets 2 pick sixes, 100%.
Dude.
But he could get 1 pick six and another pick and maybe not.
Forced fumble?
Wow.
Like he'd have to get like 10 tackles, forced fumble, a pick. Like it has to be. It's tough for the defense to do it. Not impossible. So Mahomes is plus 125, Purdy plus 235, McCaffrey plus 450, Kelsey plus 1200.
Doesn't
Debo,
who wins matter? in the
Yes.
Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah, wait. Hold up. What was Mahomes?
Mahomes is plus 125.
You could put a rack, like a heavy rack on Mahomes and Purdy and most likely win.
Yeah,
Like you'll most likely be profitable.
it's
Yeah, but
Either or.
I could see Kelsey getting like 3 touchdowns and T Swift and just taking it from Mahomes.
How
You know
By
what I
the
mean?
way, I wish I could bet on Kelsey
Sprinkle
proposing
him.
to
Sprinkle
Taylor
him.
Swift after. Like, if I could bet on that, I would.
It's not
$100. $100 to win what? 100 grand?
Well, he wouldn't do it. It's very
Why not?
cliche.
Come on. The biggest
John, I love
superstar,
it. John, you love love,
in the
dude.
world on the biggest stage in the world. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Here's the thing. It's so cliche. Like, dude, you wouldn't do that.
Is it Chris? Cliche, Chris is doing it at
John.
dinner, bro. Cliche is not doing it at the freaking Super Bowl when you just won. That no one can do that. That's not cliche.
Yeah, it is.
Would it be the
cliche.
first ever? Would it be the first ever proposal in the Super Bowl history?
100%.
No,
Yeah,
it
unless
would
you
not.
count
And
Tom
It's not
Brady
even-
making
and
out
dude,
with his
it's happened
coach.
in
Well,
college championship games too. It would not be unique.
Wow, dude, Chris, I love that. You just sound so confident that it's not going to happen. If it does happen, you already know the first
Hey,
thing
John,
John's
I'm a
going to text.
dad. Okay. Look at this mug. It says so.
Panther score, by the way. Oh,
Nice job, JB.
and Vegas is up 4-1.
Oh, that's a lock, dude.
Dude, it's a
Let's
lock
go,
in the
JB.
first.
What are you at? What are you at?
It's over.
What's the
That's
cash
300.
out?
That's $300. They don't. The site that I'm using is the one I was telling you guys about. I can't cash out. There's no cash out option.
Wow, that sucks.
I let it ride. Oh my gosh, I'm rich. Okay, so guys, MVP. Who you like?
Dude, just give me Kelsey. Give me Kelsey. I'm riding the hype, dude.
Plus 1,200, Ty. You put 100 on. You put 100 on that. You're kind of sitting nice.
There you go, dude.
You know what? I've decided to ride with my homie, dude. I'm gonna ride with Mahomes into this dark night, dude.
You know, I'll probably throw 20 on Mahomes, but I like to throw something to really cheer, like for something super obscure. So I'll probably throw
Hey,
some on
John.
Chris Jones at plus
Yeah, dude,
10,000.
I'm having fun with this one too, guys. Like I said, I don't bet a lot of money, but I'm sprinkling $1 or $2 on a few of these. But like, if you're asking me what I think is going to happen, right? I already told you what I think is going to happen. I think the Chiefs are going to win, and I think if the Chiefs win, Mahomes is the biggest reason for that. That's why I'm picking Mahomes. That's like my logic.
How about plus 10,000 for Chris Jones?
Right, but dude, I know he's been playing for incentives lately, but he's had such a disappointing run defense.
Am I
season.
bad at math? Is that $1 million if you put $100 on it?
Yeah, you're bad at math.
Is it? No, I think that's $1 million.
We got
No,
guys.
be
I
like-
need. Hold
It'd
up.
be like 100.
Chat. What? I think that's
10
$1 million.
minutes left. 10 minutes left in the Mavericks game, and I need Luka to get 6 points to win $555.
I really wanted the Mavericks to lose that game to the Knicks.
Oh well, that's toxic of you to say that, man. I don't want
It's
anyone
not
to
$1
lose.
million.
Just want everyone to win, dude. John, there's just. Come on, dude.
What? I'm bad at math, bro. All right, 10 pays.
I think it's either 10,000 or
100 pays 10,000. Okay, wow, I'm horrible at math.
Yeah.
This is
You have to
what I'm
put 10,000 to win $1 million.
Okay.
This is what I'm thinking, boys. I think
What do you got, Kurt?
sprinkle on Mahomes. So like, I'm gonna say I would put like $500 on Mahomes plus 120. Then I'd put like 350 on Purdy plus 190 is what I'm getting, and then I would take about 150 to 250 bucks on Travis Kelce plus 1100. And I think I'll either be profitable or Mahomes wins it, and I like kind of close to break even.
Nice. Nice.
what I'm thinking.
Well played, Kurt.
Thank you.
I like it. That's
what I'm thinking.
Are you guys ready for our locks?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's put together a player lock parlay. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
this is not gambling advice.
This is not gambling advice. Please gamble within your own means.
However, you will become millionaires if you.
No.
I'm
my
kidding. All right, Kurt, are you sticking with your Brock Purdy over 12.5 rushing yards? Is
Yeah.
that your player lock
That's
that you want
mine.
to
Yeah,
pick
dude.
for us?
That shit's so like that is just so good. Like it's yeah, that's it. That's my lock.
All right, so
All right,
Brock
done.
Purdy over.
Add
12
more.
and a
Here
half.
we go.
All
Parlay.
right, Chris.
Oh, it's my turn already?
Yeah, you were tied. Whoever's ready to go.
Hold up. Yeah, give me Travis Kelce receptions.
Receptions.
You wanna go
Travis
over?
Kelce
Over.
Higher or the
yes. Over, of course. Over 6.5.
over 6.5 at -166. Okay.
All right, 1 sec. Let me get that. Receptions is far away from me. Sorry.
Dude, you're getting good odds, John.
Yeah,
Wait, no. That's actually you said -166?
-166
Oh damn, that's
for
bad
over
odds
6.5. That's
for
bad.
that one for me. I have -155.
Oh wow.
Dude, I really like
Interesting.
guys. I really like this under that I told you guys about with Justin Watson, but it's kind of not fun to do an under.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Justin Watson under 1.5 receiving. I don't think he gets there.
Receptions
Yep.
Yeah.
Under. I think max he gets a catch.
under 1.5. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And mine. Super Bowl MVP. No.
Okay, Jimmy.
Dude, give me Patty Mahomes over 261 passing yards.
Ooh. Okay.
Patty
Wait a minute,
Mahomes.
hear me out. What is the teased to over 249.5 or over 250 or whatever? Do you know what that is?
Let me see if it lets me do that.
Jimmy, are you sure about that, dude?
Yes.
I
Like
have it
alter-
at
I'm like thinking
minus
alternate
155 for 250, Kurt.
Yeah,
Like,
for
I just-
250
I
minus
feel-
155.
I feel like that's like for a lock. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's going to throw for 300, which I can get plus 215 odds for if I want.
JV.
You can go,
How
fine, go
JV
250. Just go 250 at minus 155.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a. I don't know. I like that a lot. I like that where I'm like, dude, because Buffalo 215 passing yards, Baltimore 241 passing yards. He hasn't really hit over 250. He's hitting over 250 50% of the time.
Bam. I locked it in.
All right, this is
I'm
it.
nervous,
right?
boys. I'm nervous. Damn, I'm nervous. But I like it. I'm here.
I mean, I'm throwing a good chunk on that. Chris, what did you throw on it to win what?
Come on, you gonna make me say that?
Yeah.
Chris is like, don't
How
unit
many
shame me.
How
All
many
right.
units, Chris?
All right. What I normally put on parlays is $1. Okay, I put 5 on that
To win?
It's a lock, dude.
to win 38.
It's a lock, dude.
Dude.
Dude, I love
Puts you in
it's
a
a
good
super. You
spot.
said it's a Super Bowl, man. It's a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You only
love
get
it.
one a year, dude.
And if for those at home, like I bet to keep betting. So I'm up a ton of money. I took money out and I'm still up a ton of money and I bet to keep betting. That's why I like to bet $1 to $3. It's fun for me.
Dude, Jody and I have these conversations all the time where she wants me to take out like way more than I want to. You guys have that happen
Tim,
yet?
Yeah, no, Tim has that too.
Oh, do you guys want to see what
I'm like,
gambling?
babe,
Do you guys
I'm
want to
like-
see what my gambling bought?
Let's see,
Yeah.
dude.
Pull them out. Pull them out.
I have to have a. Oh,
Let's
the new
go.
Jays.
Oh man, let's go. Let me see it.
Dude, they're so clean.
Oh, those are clean. Those
Dude,
look
the-
real
the-
good with lion whites in the
The
fall.
back with the Jumpman and the Nike on the
Yeah.
threes. Like I was just like obsessed, dude. Small bets.
Those
baby.
are those are nice small bets, baby.
Small bets.
Guys, I don't want to do anything except NBA tonight because we're gonna for those who don't know, we've got a sports show every week. For the most part, happening here all year round. We're gonna be going into NHL, NBA, college basketball. Kurt, you're in, right? You're all in on these sports.
Oh yeah, dude, I love it. Like,
You're gonna be gambling.
oh, dude, come on now, come on now, come on now.
Florida scored again, up 4-2, games over. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna keep this thing going. Obviously, there's a ton of NFL news throughout the entire year we're gonna be talking about, but we're gonna be focusing on those three. Maybe a little baseball. Ty, you gonna get in baseball this year?
I'm gonna try to. Tim swears by like strikeouts for betting, and he thinks it's really fun. So we'll see.
Gives you something fun to watch.
I highly doubt it, but we'll see.
I have so much to learn about some of these other sports, but I've been doing work on college basketball and NBA. So
I've been watching. I've been just diehard NBA. So,
Bro, I've been all
I'm
in
not
on
gonna lie to you
NBA and
boys.
college basketball.
what, Kurt? What do you got?
Table tennis has been electric. Live betting. Like,
not the table.
I'm not
tennis.
even playing, dude. Like, if you get an underdog that's got like a set in, like, 'cause it's first one to win 2 sets. So if you have an underdog that's already won a set and up in set 2, you can still get like pretty decent odds. Just throwing it out there. I've done my research.
Okay.
Research guy.
I love
Big
that.
research
I love that. I can't. By the way, March Madness, bro. I can't wait, guys. I have ideas.
I'm so
I have
pumped too.
I have
I've
a
been
March
getting ready
Madness
for that.
party. Chris, you're gonna have to take off of school.
What?
Yeah, for one of those days for sure. You're gonna take a day off, but it's gonna be electric
for sure.
We got to get Kurt here. But I can't wait to watch the Big East in the March Madness. I'm picking every single Big East team. I'm picking them to win in the tournament. They're playing so well. It's super fun to watch. But we're gonna get all that. But I do want to get your opinion here because it's the trade deadline today in the NBA. Some big moves were made, and the updated NBA champion odds are out for the futures. And so I want all of us to pick it now. We're gonna clip it and save it and see which one of us is correct. So let me just give you the top 8. The Celtics are at plus 265 to win it all. The Nuggets plus 425. The Clippers plus 550. Bucks plus 600. Suns plus 1200. Sixers plus 18. Knicks plus 2000. Timberwolves plus 2000. I might as well do 2 more. Thunder plus 2200 and Lakers plus 2800.
So
NBA
annoying,
champion
dude.
future bet. I'm locking in a $5 bet on every single one of the ones you guys pick.
Okay.
Maybe 10.
So can I like give my top 4?
Sure, and then you have to pick one.
Okay, cool. All right, so I've been doing a lot of NBA research, guys. So my top 2 in the East are the 76ers, with Embiid hopefully getting healthy for the playoffs, and the Celtics, with obviously Celtics being number 1. Dude, the way they look with Porzingis now, with like a true center, they look so good. Like with like Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis. Do they have guys coming off the bench contributing? I think the Celtics are the strongest team. I love, like, if you're looking for, dude, Tyrese Maxey is having like a career season for the
He's out of
Philadelphia
his mind.
76ers. And so with him and Embiid, I think, dude, they could be the upsets in the East, right? They could be the upstarts, the ones who kind of challenge the Celtics to get to the championship. So those are my 2 in the East. And then my 2 in the West, dude, I just freaking love the Nuggets.
I do too.
Okay.
They're so fun to watch.
I love the Nuggets. I love watching Jokic work at the top of the key and just the way he screen and rolls, the way he passes. They have such a strong team. So they are still my favorite team in the West. And then my upstart, just like I had kind of the 76ers, my upstart in the West is the Suns. Okay. If Kevin Durant can figure it out.
Devin Booker's been playing really well too.
Because Devin Booker's playing out of his mind. Kevin Durant just stands there on offense. He's the opposite of Steph Curry. And he's just hoping for either a contested shot or for Booker to create and dish. And like, if they get a little more creative, I think they could be so dangerous. Okay.
They're my
Yeah.
pick.
So those are my top 4.
The
Those
Suns
are my top
pick.
4 NBA teams. And I'm going to give my nod right now to the Celtics. I just think they're so strong. I think they're well built. And with Porzingis, I think it takes them over the top.
I love it.
Dude, give me the Nuggets, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I love watching Jokic, dude. Let me tell you right now. I will say, as someone like betting on Jokic though is a little bit scary, dude. Because dude, he just has these moments where he just looks like he just doesn't want to play or shoot, and he'll just start like passing the ball off. Like his assists will just be crazy high. He'll just stop shooting.
He understands the game, Ty, like so much.
You could see it, dude. I love it, man. Like watching him play and watching him work, bro. It's crazy, and I love that, dude. He almost always touches the ball. First of all, he never brings the ball up, obviously, but he almost always touches the ball every single offensive possession, right? Like at some point it's going to him, and he's either going to dish it out with a nice pass, or he's just gonna do one of these.
It's insane,
and it's gonna go in.
Never looks like he's trying. It's unbelievable,
and I love that. So
it's so fun, dude.
Yeah,
Kurt.
Dude, I'm actually taking the Suns. I think the NBA playoffs, like you're either gonna take the most dominant team, or you're gonna take a team with the highest ceiling. And like to Chris's point, if Kevin Durant can figure it out, the Suns' ceiling is through the roof. You need 2 stars in the NBA, in my opinion, to like really make a run consistently, and they already have one, right? Like Devin Booker is
and
that
Beal
guy.
has looked better since coming back from injury.
Beal looks better from injury, and Kevin Durant tonight, boys. I don't know if you've been watching. They're playing the Jazz.
they're dominating right now.
Kevin Durant has 19 points with 8 minutes left in the second. He's 8 for 13, 2 from 5 for 3, and like Devin Booker's not playing tonight. He's out with a hip injury. Durant's got to be that guy, and he can be that guy. And I'm just like,
yeah.
Kevin Durant feels a little like one of those guys that when the playoffs come around, he can turn it on.
And that's what I'm hoping, dude. Right. The last few teams he's gone to, it just feels like, because like when you think about Kevin Durant all time, like he's an amazing player.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating to watch him go to teams and be like the second guy. Like what? Like.
But this is one of those teams, second guy, right? Like where recently it's like maybe that's not really the case, but like if you look at the Suns, they're 30-21, but what they've done in the last like stretch, they had a loss they took a few nights ago. They beat the Wizards, beat the Bucks, then they lost to the Hawks like 3 games ago. Prior to that, they won 2, lost 2, but they went on a little run there, boys. They beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. And I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, they're a team that can get hot. And in the playoffs, that's all you need. Like, you just need to get hot. And you have to have the ability to get hot. So, I don't know. I like the Suns for their odds, mainly. Plus 1,200?
No, I know. And I know I picked the favorite, but the Celtics are just so impressive right now.
They're crazy. Dude, so my 2 favorite bets like that are fun, like to put on now and to cheer for, really it's 3. And then I'll give you like who I think is going to win. I love watching the Mavericks play. I love their off. They need to play defense, and I think they just got worse at defense today after a trade. But they are so fun at scoring, and I just love watching them. So I'll sprinkle a little on them. I love the Kings. They obviously just lost to the Pistons, which was super fun the other night.
Can we talk about the Pistons? I mean,
they're not bad.
They're not bad, bro. I keep saying this. I mentioned on the stream. Everyone just
ever not bad.
They're not bad. I get roasted all the time, bro. Dude, like they recently upset the Thunder, right? Like they're always in there. They're hanging in there.
Thunder are a fun team.
The Thunder are a fun team to watch, too. Chet Holmgren's betting Chet Holmgren over 2.5 assists is like one of my favorite things to do. He gets like 3 assists every single game. It's amazing. But anyways,
but I love the Kings. They're really fun, and so sprinkle a little there because they do have a lot of talent. And
Sabonis just does not impress me, dude.
Dude, I love watching him when he's on though. When he's on, he's crazy. But
dude, he annoys me.
Dude, I like the Pelicans. I like watching the Pelicans too. They're a little feisty. They're like the Pistons, except they're winning.
I wonder if Zion actually lost weight after. Did you guys see Stephen A. Smith's freaking rant on him being? I loved it.
Dude,
I didn't see Stephen A. Smith. I was talking about the stripper or whatever.
Oh, the Pelicans are just always disappointing, man.
Dude, no, there was a rant that Stephen A. Smith went on where the Zion like missed. He was missing a boatload of free throws, and he was just having a terrible game. And I think he was going up against like LeBron or something like that. He was going up against somebody who, like, he obviously has the potential to be, he has that ceiling, I feel like, right? Mm-hmm. And he just starts roasting him for like this weight. And he goes, I saw him at the free throw line. and I saw a belly. I saw a belly. And apparently he's got this, like, you know, he'll order the whole menu and he'll eat it all too. Like when he goes out, like,
Yeah.
And anyways, he basically just called him out and was like, dude, you need to, like, if you want to last long in this league, bro, you have to take it serious and you have to be healthy, right? And you can't just, you know, skate by
Orders
on
the
Raw.
whole menu.
Yeah.
Do you know a guy
That's
like
impressive. Is that about me, Kurt?
I think it was about
that?
Tim.
No, I was just asking a question. Does Tyler know a guy? that'll order
Dude, that's
everything
we're
and eat it
ending the show the same way we started it. This is crazy.
Full circle.
My actual bet, by the way, guys, is the Clippers. I love the Clippers. Their roster is nasty.
They're so deep. Like their
It's
seconds come in and you're like,
nasty.
oh, it's their 1A, 1Bs.
You're
Right.
right. Paul George is still playing. It's crazy, dude. Their odds are plus 550 too. So that's like you can throw like a nice little 50 bomb on that.
They're such
Yeah.
a good bet for sure.
Hold on, real quick. I'm really bad at math, guys. So I'm not going
You
to try,
could-
but
you could
$50 to win
sprinkle-
325.
You could sprinkle 50 on a few teams and be profitable.
100%. Makes it a lot of fun. Well, guys, let's get our text messages going for during the Super Bowl. Lots of live bets. I want updates. Sports show
yeah.
continues. We took a break last week, everybody, but we're back. We got to figure out a day. Like, Chris, are you finally like Wednesday, Thursday? Which of those 2 days is best?
Can you like let me get my soccer schedule before I hit you up with that
Yeah. Yeah.
For
We're
my-
gonna need you to
for
plan
my-
your practices around the show, though.
for my last dance?
Yeah, you
Last
better win. You
dance,
better win
baby.
it all. You better
My
win it
last
all
dance.
this year, dude.
My last dance.
If you don't win it all, you got to go back.
I love it.
Oh no.
I want to.
Just like Ben Johnson, baby. Just like Ben Johnson. But seriously, well done today, guys. Tyler, Family Fortnite Friday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Everybody, I hope your team wins in the Super Bowl. Unless you're the Niners, good luck.
I'll quickly cash out, boys. I'm unbiased, but just want to stake in the game.
Kurt, hey, no. You had such conviction earlier with your 10-point 49ers victory.
Who see him show up? I do want to see him show up. Like they could also just not show up, but they are the modern day Avengers as far as roster goes.
No, dude, it's going to be a great game. I'm so pumped. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a lot
Sweet.
of fun. Make sure you hit us up on social media, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week. We'll let you know when.
Hey, everyone,
Have
take
fun.
pictures.
Be
Take
safe,
pictures
be
of your wings.
responsible.
I want to see all the food, the Super Bowl
I
food.
want to see all the food too. It's not a fat joke.
Got
All
you,
right.
got you.